Because every time I think of flat pull downs, I'm thinking of bringing my shoulders back, not bringing it forward.
Huh.
What about you?
Interesting.
How's the rock climbing wall going?
It's going really well. It's so much fun.
Are you getting a lot more people down there?
Yeah.
Okay.
A lot of people now. The first day it was open, we had like 40 or 50 people in there the entire time.
Nice.
And now we're getting like 20 to 30 consistently. And it's like, that was like 30 people was like max capacity for the last gym, and now it's like, it's busy,
Wait,
but we're chill.
do we have a new climber now? Or
Yeah.
where is it now?
It's in the rec. So they completely tore out the old one, and
it's
also
in the
tore out a racquetball court to
okay.
expand it.
Okay. It's surprising that they put like, not that it's not fun, but it's like you'd think that if the numbers are dwindling, the last thing they'd want to put money into is something that's like losing popularity. You think?
Then you put money into it, and then it gains a lot of popularity.
That's fair. That is totally fair. Because where is the desk still where the desk used to be, or like where?
No. So there is the old door is down there at the end, and that's where the desk used to be.
Okay.
And then it used to like come out.
Yeah.
Is
this where like the rings used to be? Like hanging from the ceiling right over here?
Yeah, I think like straight back.
Okay.
Or wait, no, like
right above
along
that.
along the window.
Okay.
But now the door's on the other side.
Okay. Oh, so you took over the pickleball door?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We basically took down the entire racquetball court for space for the new desk.
Well, hey, I'm glad that it's worked out well and that you guys are getting more popularity out of it.
Look at this. There's gonna be a kilter board, which is a training board. It's gonna go in there. There's a desk there. There's just a shit ton of extra space back
Is a
there.
kilter board, is that like the peg boards or the grip boards or what?
I'll just show you. So there are a bunch of different kinds of training boards, but they're basically standardized walls that light up.
Oh, so it'll be like, climb this only doing the lit up rocks.
Yeah, and they're like standardized, so you can have the same board across the world, like consistent grading, consistent everything, and it's basically just for training.
Are the stones themselves light up, or are they just see through with the light underneath it?
So they have a ring around the edge that are clear.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
and then when it lights up the back, it lights up the ring around.
I have to go there once or twice before the semester's over.
You should go there all the time.
I do need to get better at pull-ups. Like, just body weight movement in general. Like, I've put on a little bit more muscle, but it's come at the cost of, like, now I'm terrible at, like, body weight exercises.
I can do, like, some pull-ups as well, so, but I'm one of the better climbers there, so.
Well, like, when I started getting back into lifting, like, this time last year, one of the things I did was, deficit push-ups. So you get like a little stand that's like 6 inches off the ground maybe. And
and then you're going down
instead of stopping at here, I'm stopping at here. Because that's one thing I've like changed my stance on a lot. Because with my shoulder injury, I was told like right away basically that I can no longer do any overhead pressing or anything like that. And like with expanding my knowledge, I'm like, human body can adapt to a lot of things. So as long as you just manage the load properly and you don't.
There are very few injuries where it's like you can never do this basic thing again.
Like if you have something where it's like an entire ligament has to get removed from your body, or like your meniscus in your knee gets scooped out, like maybe then don't squat with 200 pounds. But there's a lot of things where as long as you don't go into it thinking that nothing has happened and you account for your injury, like you'll get back there eventually.
Yeah.
Or at least you'll get back to functional movement. Because like for the first time ever in my life, I'm actually doing overhead press. I'm only putting 10-pound plates on both sides of the bar, but
I mean that's still 60 odd pounds.
Yeah, 65. Yeah. So
there are a lot of people that can't do that in general.
Yeah.
So I'm taking my ESS strength conditioning class, and I need to come up with a plan for what I do when I'm in there.
Well, if you need any help programming something, let me know. I literally just passed my personal training exam today, so.
I think I will actually reach out to you for that, like, over the weekend, because I want to not look like an idiot.
Well, what are your goals right now, first of all?
Okay, I want one of the days to be a leg day.
Okay.
Because I have 0 leg days, and my legs need to get stronger.
Yeah.
And, I mean, the thing is for climbing, all I really need is lats and bicep. So it's like...
Maybe a little bit of upper back in general. Like,
yeah, shoulders are nice, too, but, like...
At least your rear shoulders are, worth targeting.
It's like, I just need to focus on everything that's not going to be covered by lats and bicep.
Yeah. I assume you don't need any, like, very few people need dedicated forearm workouts, but climbers
I
especially
have dedicated forearm workouts.
Yeah. So, yeah. I will say I'm very much not tunnel visioned on, but, like, a lot of my focus is on hypertrophy and strength training. I don't know a lot of, like, explosive training or...
Yeah. I mean, explosive is just generally build up a higher load, and then the lower loads will be easier to push through. But what I really want to focus on is push instead of a pull.
Okay.
Because climbing is all pull.
Yeah.
And to be honest, I don't like pull that much.
Yeah.
Push just like flicks something in my brain that makes me happy.
The biggest thing is to make sure that, especially if you're starting out with like training a push and you don't, you're starting out with pushing and you're not used to it, the biggest thing to get down is low weight, full range of motion, obviously.
Yeah, because like I've done the chest press machine a couple times, and it's like I can do sets with 60 pounds, which is like not much, but it's a start.
The biggest thing with that I've known is there's a practice where if say you're doing something with your chest, you want to activate your back muscles so that your chest has a proper support to go off of. If your back muscles, or like specifically natus in your rotator cuff. Like what I do for a warm up when I'm doing push days is I take a resistance band and I push downwards, parallel upwards, and I do that. You're not focusing on pushing, you're focusing on having like
engaging your back.
Struggles. So you're worried about making sure that these don't get any closer or further apart from each other, and you're just continuing the motion with the same distance.
Yeah, because I did incline double press when I was there at the strength conditioning, because like I know how to do this exercise, I might as well. And it's like, I'm still not great at keeping them in line, so it's all like stuff I don't know.
What's the game count? Do you do machines or do you do free weights usually?
I don't work out that much in general.
Yeah. Then next I would recommend starting with machines. Just making sure that you have a good sense of like, you set the chair right, you set the weights right, you set the positioning right. Because for me, when I do chest on a machine, I like to have the seat as high as possible and have my arms like just below nipple line.
Okay.
And then maybe a little bit outside.
This is gonna be the set that I have to
Because
pull out the
everything,
fucking paluteation.
aside from climbing,
because
is
I am
literally
not
just
fighting.
for That's all I want it for. It's just for physique. That's all I want it for. I don't
If
care
I'm gonna
about being
fight someone
strong
who's gonna
in
just
chest
run
press.
away in the corner all the time, I
just
might as well
wanna
have a
have a
character
chance.
that's just gonna do 8 billion
The biggest thing
damage and a
is you gotta,
projectile.
you gotta lean into the burn that you're gonna feel, because that's when you're gonna.
So like I know general like hypertrophy training. Like I do generally like 3 sets of 8.
Yeah.
And then if by the last set you you're like failing before 8. That's
Yeah.
generally what I look for as a good weight. Or like struggling by the end of the sets, and then by the third, you're actually failing.
Ben, do you know what
The
game this
philosophy
is?
that I have,
No.
that like
I know Allison won one.
it's not
Yeah.
something to do every time you go, but especially like you're coming off of a
I'm
rest day or a rest
assuming
period, and it's your
this.
first day back, and you're really fresh. Is I start with you do your warm up set, and then you do your heaviest set first, because then it lets you get, go to your max in terms of like how hard you can go at once. And then if you drop the weights after that, not only have you already taken care of going heavy right away, but then it also leads to your muscles being like tired to where they burn
I knew it.
earlier, but the weight is light enough to where you can
I
still
figured
build
it out.
extra 2 or 3 rounds.
It's 3.
I've definitely done that where it's like I do a set and I'm like, whoa,